Hello, YouTube. Welcome. This is Janet Rangi. If you are new, you've never met Janet, please consider subscribing. You have everything to gain, you have nothing to lose. For old comers, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for leaving comments, for asking questions. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about, most of us have applied for the green card, don't we? We all know we are applying for the DV lottery and we are going to win. Come May next year, in Jesus' name, amen. We are winning, we are coming. I'm praying for you, you're praying for yourself. Good job, you did your best. In the event that I don't win the green card, Janet, which is the best visa? And do you know why I felt inspired to do this video today? I just completed a consultation with one of my followers, and I assume people have watched me for a long time, so they know everything. And so I was explaining about the student visa, and he said, "So Janet, how will the embassy know why I'm there?" Oh, so I had to explain all over again. Then I realized, no, I have new members coming. So I have to start with the basic information. And that is why I'm going to do this video today. Okay. And even for the old comers, you always learn something. You never know. Thank you for coming in the comment section. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. So let's talk about the most reliable visas. So we all know, of course, the green card is the most reliable. If you are new to this terminology or you are new, okay, and you don't know what a green card will give you, I've done videos. In a nutshell, when you come on a green card, it's a work permit. You'll be able to work anywhere in the United States. You'll get a social security number. You can go to school. Okay, you can get health insurance. You can work anywhere except federal government. You can't vote. But basically, you can live like any other American. It's permanent residency. Of course, it's the best visa. Okay. After 5 years, you are more likely to become a citizen if you choose to do that. And you can bring your family members to follow. So the green card is the best. But that's not why I'm doing this video. Okay. I just wanted to summarize for some people who are meeting Janet for the first time and they do not know the benefits of a green card. To summarize what a green card is, the other name is permanent residency. You are a permanent resident of the United States. So therefore, you can work, live here, have children, take them to school, even, do most of the things that Americans do. But in the event that you don't win, Janet is here to present. How do people come to the United States? And I'll tell you the most common ways, and then we can discuss quickly the pros and cons of each visa, and you make a decision, because don't take this video lightly. In case you don't win, God forbid, remember Janet did a video. Come here, rewind and say, Janet, what is my option B, C, and D? Janet believes in options. Okay. Although sometimes if you want to succeed, you never want to take options. But the DV lottery is a gamble. So what do we do? Okay. If we don't win, we don't win. So now we need to have plan B. Okay. All right. So let me just classify for you how to choose a visa, because that is how I do in my consultations. I'll be honest. If I look at your education, okay, you didn't pass very well in high school. You finished high school, you didn't do so well. Okay. Or you went to a mid-level college, which we call technical colleges. Sometimes even diploma. Diploma is good. But let's say you went to diploma, but diploma, okay, is higher education. Let's say you went to a technical school or you stopped in high school and you don't have much going for you and you didn't win the green card. The green card, if you have 2 years of experience or high school, you can come. But these people, let's say they don't win the green card. The education is low. What do? That one, I will choose a visiting visa. Okay, you understand? You come and visit so you can improve your skills. If you didn't even graduate high school, by the way, a student visa, if you sail through that one, you can come here and do something called GED. GED is done in the United States by students who did not complete high school. And then they realize, hey, or something came up, but they need to finish high school. You can simply do a GED. If you pass GED, you'll be admitted in a community college. From a community college, you can always go to university, and the sky is the limit. Okay, so you see the kind of people I'm talking to. You place yourself there. Me, I don't know who you are. I don't know who is listening to me. Okay, you place yourself somewhere. I just spoke to a few people right now. Didn't do well in high school, went to a technical college, maybe secretarial studies, wherever, those little courses you do in town. Take a visiting visa. Okay, take a visiting visa, because your chances are higher there. You understand? Okay. That is what I will do at least. Okay. And I'll go into the details of how to get those student visas, visiting visa. Today, that's not why I'm doing this video. And by the way, right now, I have people I'm doing visiting visa for just because the American embassy has opened. We used to say 2024, 2024. No, now people are rushing. I'm renewing for them visas and they're coming. Okay. Visiting visa, I'm also doing that. Of course, if you want me to do for your visiting visa, Janet Rangi 67@gmail.com. I can make that happen. Okay, from the beginning to end, including finding you the reason why you're coming, filing for you in the DS 160 and sending you to the embassy. Okay, but that is a category of people. That's what I will do, visiting visa. Of course, if you follow Janet, you know when you come here what you will do the visiting visa for. If you go to the embassy, you better do what you told the embassy, because if you go visiting visa, is a temporary visa. You are supposed to come and tour, keyword visit, see, okay, enjoy, maybe business, maybe pleasure. Okay, B1, B2 visa. That's the name of the visa, by the way. Okay, I'm going basic here. Okay, so if you fall in that category, visiting visa, what's the name of that visa? B1, B2. Okay, you have to have a reason why you're coming to America, but most importantly, you have to demonstrate that you'll go back home. And now, if you didn't pass very well, you better have some financial ties, maybe a business, maybe family, maybe marriage, maybe, something to show that actually you plan to come. In fact, the reason why you're coming is very important also, but they want to know that this person is standing in front of them has the intent of coming, doing what brought them here, and go back. But in the event you change your mind, of course, Janet is here to help. Okay, we only follow the law, we don't do any shortcuts here. Okay, number two, and by the way, why is a visiting visa important? In case, okay, you don't want to go back. I know many people that come and go back, but some come, they see interesting things. Maybe they were dreaming to be pilots. By the way, I'll talk about the visa for pilots. Okay, now they decided, hey, you know what? How about I change this to student visa? Okay, visiting visa, you cannot get a social security number, you cannot drive, you cannot work, and Janet is here telling you maybe take that one. Yes, there are things you can do if you choose to stay. Okay, you can always change to student. Okay, if you're in love, you can always get married. You know what I mean? So there are many avenues for you to stay, but that is not the intent, because the embassy is looking at your intent. Your intent is to come and go back home. Are we clear? Visiting visa, any questions, leave in the comments. If you're in the comment section, it's not just for Janet, it's for everybody. Visa number two. Okay, visa number two. And by then, that visiting visa will lead to a green card and one day citizenship. I'm just summarizing how people come to America. This is just a summary how people come to America. Okay, good. Thank you for coming. Subscribe. Continue watching Janet Rangi and sharing her videos. Like, share. Okay, number two. Did you know there's something called M1 visa? Write down M for mother. M1 visa. That is what people come. If you want to become a pilot, don't go to those expensive universities. Sometimes you can just take an M1 visa, and you tell the embassy, I want to go and become a pilot. Okay, M1 visa, generally speaking, is a vocational visa. What do you mean by M1? It has the same applications, by the way, it's offered in colleges and universities, but you don't get a grade. Okay, it's mostly vocational skills. Maybe you want to specialize in flying. You want to specialize in cooking. You want to specialize in that special skill that will take you back home, so you can apply. Okay, you will never get a grade on this one. Changing to M1 to student visa cannot be easy, but at least it can get you here in a cheap way. M1 visa. Okay, not so many benefits, but most of you don't know M1. How many? Write in the comments if you knew M1. It's another way you can come to America cheaper. Okay, I'm just saying the courses are cheaper, but you cannot get a grade on those. So be the first ones to apply for M1 visa because you follow Janet Rangi. Okay, good luck with that. That is an option. You cannot. It doesn't have many benefits, but at least it will land you here, so you can learn the skill and take it back home. Okay, now let's go to J1 visa. J1, and you know J1 is an exchange program. You need to understand why it was started. Okay, it was started because the United States wanted to exchange culture and students and experiences. So that means you come to America, you learn what Americans do. Okay, and Americans learn from you. That's why it's called an exchange program. Okay. And so now that's why they wanted you, when you are done, you go back for a home residency requirement, which is 2 years. You understand? 2 years of home residency requirement. That is the only bad thing with the J1. But guess what? Don't give up. There's a waiver. It doesn't mean when you come, you can never go back. Okay. That is what it means. That, if you come here on J1 visa, okay, for let's say 18 months, you're supposed to exit and go back for 2 years and never come back. So that's why people are scared of J1. But don't forget there's a loophole, which is a waiver. I've even helped people to change from J1 to student. Why? Because J1 is a working program. By the way, they'll pay you to work. J1, they'll pay you to work. Okay, first of all, there are so many kinds of J1, which I will come and do a video, remind me, on J1 visas. But let me summarize. There are things like au pair. Okay, you come take care of the old and the children. You come in people's homes. That's it. There's a intern, J1 intern, meaning you graduated recently, the last 2 years. If you are, new graduate, okay, straight, a fresh mint from the university, from the factory, okay, the last 2 years, you're an intern, you can take J1 visa. Very common with agriculture students and tourism and hospitality. Okay, because of Janet, the whole of African students, okay, who did agriculture, they know J1 now, they are lined up. Okay, that is J1 visa for interns. Okay, they have to be young, I think below 29 years old, recent graduate. Those are the requirements. When you come here, you go to that agricultural farm, work as you get paid. When you finish your contract, you're supposed to exit and stay home for 2 years before they ever admit you. You're not supposed to change to do anything else. But most people, not most, but some people come here, guess what? They decide to do what? To stay. And so they also adapt and go to student visa, they get married, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Intern, so I've said au pair, intern, and then there's a trainee. Trainee can be a little bit older, but trainee, what it means, you graduated, not 2 years, you're out of work, but maybe 5 years experience, but you are below 35 years old. You can ask for J1 trainee programs. Teachers get, J1 visas. Medical doctors come on J1 visas to do their residency programs before they are filed for a green card or work permits. Okay, what other professors, university professors, come on J1? Is that a good visa? It's up to you. You will work. The stress of showing a bank statement at the embassy is less. Okay, so it's a good option if you don't have a good bank statement and you're a recent graduate or you're an intern. I mean, you're young, you want to do au pair, intern, trainee, blah, blah. I'll come and do a full video on that. That's not why I'm doing this video today. Okay, but I understand that is an option. There are many, many other visas, but let me cover one more. Okay, one more, which is the biggest. Janet saved the biggest for the last, the mother of all. If you miss, okay, if you miss the DV lottery, remember what Janet said. Student visa, F1 student visa, to me, it's my best. I love F1. It's just agile. It's flexible. It's in the infinity. F1 is infinity. I love F1 visa. Okay, F1. And today I was explaining to the client. That is what he didn't know. So I said, you know what? I'll come and do this video for you guys so you also understand the process. Okay, how do they happen? Okay, you take your qualifications to a university of your choice, a community college of your choice. You show them your education. If they need English requirements, you give them. If they need a personal statement, you give them. If they need your resume, you give them. You give them passports. Okay, they evaluate you. They like you. They say, hey, you've been admitted in university ABCD. You have been admitted in a college ABCD. They'll issue an immigration document. And that's why I was explaining. I said, you know what? I'm not going to take my videos for granted. I'm just going to keep talking the same things that some people don't. So I-20, I-20, okay, it's an immigration document that is produced by the schools. It's a standard document. The schools know, international officers know how to write it. It's standard all over the world. It's called an I-20. In every embassy, it's produced in every school the same way. Okay, you have to prove that you'll be able to pay, and therefore they need a bank statement that is worth 1 year of expenses. If the school costs $35,000 per year, you had better show a bank statement that is $35 per year and more. Then they will issue the I-20. For community colleges, when I'm making applications, I have to have everything together because they make that decision easily. Universities will not even ask you for a bank statement until they give you admission. So you will receive a letter saying you've been recommended for admission. It's not an admission until you send your bank statement. I've made applications and some of my clients delayed, and I had to do the second and third application because they did not have bank statements. I said, no, 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 no. From now, anyone coming to me and they have a bachelor's degree, I'm going to try to get them a loan. Because these bank statements, I'm tired. And I've been having some success, I'll be honest. People that go to the embassy with very good financing, very good grades, and they're willing, they've been getting visas. So you know what? I'm really focused on helping students. Undergrad loans are hard to find unless you are second year or third year. Then they trust that you're going to put in the time. You have to go to a good university that is approved so that they can give you those loans. So people in community colleges, very few courses, or generally speaking, if you choose a medical course, they are more likely to give you a loan. Even at a community level, I'm just being honest. But for the most part, they like master students, they like PhD students, and they get loans. So once we fulfill that, we take this immigration document called I-20, which will show a special number assigned to you called a service number. Because if you come to America, that service number will follow you everywhere. That is how they manage you, that's how they manage the laws and regulation of F1. So you take the I-20 with you after filling in the DS-160, okay? Then you go to the embassy with everything the embassy told you. Okay, you go to the embassy, local embassy, you fill in your names, application. Let's just call it an application. Have your passport that is older than 6 months. You can't go there and it's expiring in 6 months. Okay. Now you have to make sure it's a valid passport. You take passport size photographs. Okay. They will ask you questions. You fill in, you will print some information, show up with your DS 160, and then plus your I-20, and you'll have to pay something called a service fee, which is $350. It's worldwide. Standard fees worldwide, not just your country, worldwide. Service fees 350 for F1 students and for J1 students, and I think M1 students too. Okay. Appointments worldwide, $160. $160. Okay. That is for the student visa. Now let me come and I'm summarizing why this student visa is very important. And you heard Janet saying it's infinity. Once you get a visa, okay, let's say in a community college, then they say, hey, the community college is 3 years. They give you a visa for 3 years. After graduation, you can go OPT. While on OPT, you are busy looking for what? A bachelor's degree. When you get that school, they never deny. Well, let me not say they never, but they rarely. So now they will give you how many years? Oh, I just finished my associate. Associate is equal to diploma in some countries. I finished my associate for 3 years, but I want to do a bachelor's degree. Okay, welcome. They petition for you in immigration. Guess how many years they'll give you? 4. So now you did 3, then you went to work anywhere in America using OPT. Then now they've given you 4 more years. Now those 4 more years, you go and maybe calculate yourself very wisely. If you're clever like Janet, you are probably doing physical therapy. You are probably doing nursing. You understand? Now, after you are done, those 4 years, again, you jump into something we call OPT, which is working. Again, you work anywhere in America in the field that you went to school for. You understand? If you went to flying school, you better find your job in the airport. Okay, if you went for nursing school, you better find yourself in the hospital. If you went for education, you better find yourself in schools, but it's anywhere in the United States for a period of 12 months. If you did STEM, it used to be 17 months, but they increased it to 3 years. So this is good news. Guess what? After you finish that OPT, you are working, you have money, and maybe you haven't even married an American, or maybe you haven't found a green card through a job. You understand? Now you go back, you say, I'm very ambitious. I'm very ambitious. You look for a master's program. The master's program says, welcome, 2 years. Okay, again, you're there 2 years. You're hanging around. You hit that master's quickly in physical therapy. This time, of course, they will give you a green card, surely. By this time, the clever ones have had a green card. Am I talking to someone, eh? By this time, you should be having a green card. Don't just listen to Janet and then you say, Janet says infinity. And then you'll just be jumping from one course to another until infinity. When Janet is talking like this, somewhere along the way, you should be putting yourself together, taking the correct course, loving the right professions, loving the people the right way. Okay, I'm just saying, because now the student visa is infinity. I love the student visa. Whoever designed the student visa, we are here to receive. It gives us knowledge, it gives us opportunities, it gives you jobs. Okay, now you hit that master's again, you're on the market, OPT. Yeah, I'm going to work anywhere in the United States again now if you didn't get a green card, surely. Now we can't help you by this time, but let's just talk to you who did not get a green card by this time. Since you came from the community college, 3 years, you did not put yourself to a green card. You went to OPT, you're still there. You're sleeping. Okay, now we take you for a bachelor's degree. Again, you don't even find a way for a green card. You are choosing the wrong people, you're choosing the wrong course. Me, I don't know how to help you, but hey, you are hanging around. You do OPT, I get masters. Now you finished masters, we are seeing you getting older. You're adding years together, and we don't know your plan. But let's assume you don't even have a plan yet. Okay, but the clever ones have finished, they moved on, they have homes. The clever ones are they've moved on. But let's keep talking to this one. You finished your masters now. Hey, now you finish, you go OPT. After OPT, you go again. You say, hey, me, I'm very ambitious. I want PhD. Oh, welcome, PhD. 5 years. Okay, they give you again 5 years. Surely, if you do a PhD, I don't believe PhD students pay any money. Most of PhD things are paid for. Okay, now you hang around, you write dissertations, you write papers, you are now becoming even a professor. But surely at this time, if you don't have a green card, prepare to go home, because now you've reached the matter of all. You understand? But now, after that PhD, again, I'm assuming another OPT. Okay, but at this point, usually these people get jobs with universities. Universities that are non-profits, they don't line up. They don't line up for these H1Bs and even green cards. Okay, so now you've become a professor of history. You've become a professor of linguistics. They need you to teach those kids in community colleges. One of these colleges, or most colleges, love PhD students. They will sponsor you for something called H1B because you are too slow. You had enough time to get green card. You had enough time to put your life together, but you went all the way to PhD. So what do you want them to do? They cannot let a PhD like you go. You've amassed a lot of knowledge in America. They need you. So they'll just end up giving you a H1B because you'll teach. You'll teach in a university right there. H1B is never denied to professors like you. And they will never line up. You see how H1B also, they line up like green card. They say, we only have 55,000 available. And then by that time, all the big companies, technologies companies have competed against you. They have their people, their lawyers ready with thousands of people to grab that 55,000. But guess what? You are a PhD student. You don't go. You don't. PhD students don't line up with everyone else. The university knows that, and the America knows that. Okay, so are you writing notes? Are you writing notes? Okay, non-profits in America do not line up. There's an H1. There are two kinds of H1B. The one that people line up, and the other one that no one lines up. If you're listening to me and you're in America and you go to an NGO, they can file for you H1B. And in fact, they have expedited process. Did you know they have something expedited? Janet is stealing for you secrets. What does expedited mean? If you are now, let's say, back home in Zimbabwe, you're in South Africa, you're in Kenya, you're in Jamaica, you're somewhere, Uganda, Tanzania, and you're a professor, and you apply for a job in America, in a university, listen to me, they can put in 30 days expedited process and you'll have H1B. Did you hear me? I said that right. 30 days, okay? No lining up. There are enough H1B. It's like, telling Americans that they have to line up for a green card for their spouse of mothers. No. There's enough H1B for professors like you. Are you understanding how it will work? So to me, I've just laid a foundation. I believe the student visa is the best visa for you. But what are the disadvantages? You have to give them a very good bank statement. But for me, as I said, for master students, I try to get them loans. If you go to janetrangi67@gmail.com, we can apply for you. But if you are not one of those people who can get the loans, maybe community college or bachelor's degree, you have to show a bank statement, which is very difficult, okay, to convince the embassy that you'll pay, okay? But number two, you have to maintain status, okay? You have to what does it mean to maintain status? You have to have 12 credit hours per semester. Some of you, I'll have to come here and teach you what a credit hour means. I will not assume that you know. Okay, in a nutshell, a credit hour is the number of hours you put in per week. You understand? So if you choose this to take math analysis, which is 4 hours, okay, and then you take another, maybe it's English 101, that's another 4 hours maybe, okay, and then you take chemistry 1, another 4 hours. 4 times 3 is 12. You're good, you're legal. Okay, let's break down that math analysis 1 that has 4 credit hours. It means maybe you have 1 hour in Monday, you show up in class. 1 hour on Tuesday, you show up in class. 2 hours on Friday, it makes 4 hours in a week. That is how it works. Okay, so you need 12 credit hours, meaning 3 courses, 4 courses. Some courses are 2 hours, some are 5 hours. But just make sure the total number of credit hours they need you as a full-time student in the United States, not less than 12. Okay, you have to maintain that. You have to pay fees. Okay, if you're too scared about paying fees, Janet will come here, janetrangi.com. I'll come here and explain how you'll pay that fees, how you'll maintain status and not get, in trouble. Okay, we will be here. Continue following. Subscribe if you are new. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. My goal is to leave you better than I found you. I love you so much, YouTube. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. Asanteni zikomo. I will see you in the next video. Happy Monday, everyone. Okay, I don't think I'll go to the comment section because this one is the part that sometimes people, hey, okay. Hi, Janet, Peace, Godfrey, okay, Tech Life, Franklin, okay, Patrick, Dowins, okay. Me here in Uganda do previous DV lottery entries, stay in the database. No, if you didn't win, you will not. If the fiscal year is gone, you will not get it. Okay, Elijah, Martha, how are you guys? I love you so much for coming. Okay, where did my comments go to? I lost my comments. Okay, Martha, how are you? Jemima, how are you? Okay, we are not going to assume these other scammers who are here, we are not going to give them credit. Okay, the wins, thank you so much. Nelias, good to see you. Bless TV. Hani Yusuf, your house is beautiful. Thank you so much. And by the way, if you haven't done consultation, the new week is here. We are coming, okay? Lillian, I'm late. I was watching your previous videos. Thank you, Lillian. Sometimes, I call people, they say, Janet, I was just watching your video. So you are one of them. If I forget your name, please forgive me. I will mention your name next time. Carol, okay, peace. I'm having my visa interview next month. Janet, please pray for me. I will pray for you. And good luck. You have more than enough information. But sometimes you think you know, but you don't. I always find mistakes in your applications. But good luck. I believe you'll get it, okay? Jonathan, hi, sis Janet. I wanted to ask if I went to a cyber and applied, but the guy put a birth date different from the one in the birth certificate. Can it be certified, rectified? Yeah, it will be rectified once they reopen. Once you win, put in the right information. Human error is normal, okay? Okay. All right. I'm 48 years, working in hospitality in Nigeria today. Do I fit to apply for the job? You said it will take 18 months to get. Yes, J1. No, 48, no. Sorry. Come as a student, okay? J1 is for younger ones. Unless you're a professor, university professor, you can apply for those jobs, okay? But 48, no. Cut point usually 29. They say 35, but the embassy, I think it looks below 29. I see a lot of agriculture students from Egerton going to Israel. From Israel, when they get that experience, they easily come to America, okay? There is agriculture students. There's an organization that takes Kisii University. Another one likes Egerton University. There's one that likes Makerere University. So some of these J1 programs know their people. They know where to get their students from. Okay, the teachers go to something called faces. It's so full these days since Janet came on the scene. Okay, but they line up. There are many other organizations that give jobs on J1. Okay, hello Janet, unapenda kutuchanua sana. Thank you. Peter is saying I like making you guys very smart. He's speaking in Swahili. Thank you for your selflessness. Thank you. Been looking for a community college to pursue cosmetology, but I haven't found one. Will you recommend one? Not off head, but if you come to me, I'll find it in 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Johnston, associate degree in nursing from Germany. Is it valid in USA? Yes, but you have to go through CGFNS. Even if it's from which country. I think Canada, if you train in Canada, you have a chance of working directly. The rest of you, yeah, so long as you went to a school that is recognized by the government of Germany, and also you have a nursing license in Germany, you have to have a nursing license in your country for America to like you. Okay, that is point number one. Education and a practicing license. The mistake people make, sometimes they go to school for nursing, they are so impatient. Then they decide to come. Then they realize, that license was very, very important. I mean, your country has to like you first. Victor Simiu, no, nikienda cyber lazima niwe na passport ama ni document pekee. What cyber, Victor? You're asking questions you are not finishing. Ewe nawe. Victor, what are you saying? You need to go with everything. How about Victor? Go with everything. Okay. Karen, I sent you an email. Please reply. Yes, Karen, I will do that for you. Okay. Okay. So Johnston is helping Victor. Okay. Kibet Patoni. Okay. How long will it take for me to do NCLEX? Because now I'm in registered nurse in Kenya. How long? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by how long. How long depends on how good you are in reading. If you are very good like Janet, I pass my NCLEX in less than 30 days. But if you're asking the application process, you have to go through CGFNS, wait for maybe a month or two, they evaluate, go to the state that you love, they evaluate your documents, give you permission to test. So it's the speed. Sometimes they have expedited processes. Are you going to pay for expedited processes? You know? So, and I've done videos on how to become a nurse, okay? Foreign nurse, okay? Ui, sandwich courses available in USA. What are sandwich courses? I'm not familiar with those. Please educate us, okay? Nice to see you, Ui. Steve, hi, Janet from Kenya, need truck driver jobs. And you know, I went and applied for someone that EB3 visa. They came back very quickly, but they were asking a lot of money. I'm like, so I'm going to see if I can get directly to the employer because this is a broker. But it looks like if you have money, you can get them. I applied EB3 this weekend for 3 people and they responded. And the response were like, oh, yes, you send this, send that, and then you'll contact the employer. I know they are genuine, but I felt like that money will be too much. Okay, but you know, Steve, I'm doing this video for you. I hope you know that. Sometimes get yourself here. When Janet is talking, you really have to be smart and sharp. You understand? And I went through the stages of what visa, who qualifies. I did that. Go back to the beginning of this video. Okay, Steve, I love you. Okay, all right. Milton, what are you saying? Mwangangi. Hello, Janet. You are awesome and God sent. Clinical medical assistant, is it pathway to RN? You know what? They can evaluate your documents whether in Canada or America. For you, let me tell you what it means to be a clinical officer in America. Here they call them physician assistants. And they have masters. Okay. How do you become a physician assistant? I would encourage you to become a physician assistant. The only thing I don't like is you won't get a green card. And so that's why I would like you to convert it to RN. Yes, they can take some of your courses in a community college. You will not start all over again. For clinical officers, that's what I will advise you. Go to a community college, show them your medical courses. They will take some and some they will not. Then start from there. Get a green card. And if you are not happy with nursing, go and do your master's in physician assistant, which is the same as clinical officer. So you'll end up where you are. Did you understand, Milton? Have I explained to you, Milton? Does it make sense to you? Okay. Get a green card. For you to become a physician assistant, you need a bachelor's degree. You understand? So I will go to a university, give them my courses, do nursing. After that, instead of doing nurse practitioner, I go for physician assistant. After I know the RN is in the pocket. At that point, you will decide yourself. Because there are many nurses that don't go for masters in nursing, they go for physician assistant. Okay, so it will be why? Because physician assistant end up, in orthopedics. You know what I'm saying? Radiology, cardiology. Well, even nurse practitioners. But I will Milton, book a consultation. We talk. I'll teach you if you didn't understand. Okay, I just gave you a free consultation. This knowledge is power. Some of you joke with my knowledge here. What I give you is a lifetime of dollars, plus your families, plus communities. You understand? Who is that? Blessed TV show. Can I afford my ticket by no visa? You need work. You're still behind, Bless. Okay? Work harder. Watch my videos. Peter Thomas, is public administration degree valid in America? Just come and do your master's. And in public administration, okay? But how will you get a green card? Me, I don't know. Maybe you have plans. Okay, I have a bachelor's degree in business administration. I did nursing. It's hard to find work with this degree there. I'm bad at teaching. I have a diploma in nursing from KMTC. How long will it take to acquire a degree in US? It will depend. Maybe 2 years. I don't know. The school has to accept some courses. Business administration, don't wish, okay? Stop wishing, just do it. If you wish you did nursing, just go ahead and do it again, okay? No, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Janet, thank you so much. Olukayode. Thank you. Okay. I hope I pronounced your name right. Milton, yes, very well. Milton understood. Welcome to Canada. Peterson is welcoming people. Okay. Um, Milton, you can go on janetrangi.com and take the silver package, which is consultation. Okay. Okay. Mary, I had first degree 20 years ago. Can I be accepted for master? Some schools do, some don't. I've had some refuse my student, but we had to make a lot of phone calls until they came. Catherine, hello, Janet. Please, where in America are you located? I'd want to book an appointment to chat or see you if it's possible. JanetRangi.com. I'm in Texas, okay? JanetRangi.com, JanetRangi67@gmail.com. We have people working in those emails. And some of you just say, Janet, you didn't answer. I have to take care of my people too. Those emails alone, I cannot manage. I have to find people to help me. Okay. What's that, Peterson? I always count on Janet's page watching live. I managed to immigrate to Canada. Wow. You need to come as a testimonial. By the way, next year, even this year, I might start to do testimonials live. If someone is shy, I'll put them on the phone here. So that way you don't have to say a name, you just say how you did it. I'm so happy to see you, Peterson. Is your family happy? Say hi to them. I'm sure they love Janet. When you're sending dollars, you've brought success in your family. Peterson Wambui, I'm very happy for you. I always come on Janet's page watching live. I managed to immigrate to Canada. Very good. I'm very proud of you and your family, and your community, and the village is benefiting because of you. Okay. Victor. Okay. Johnston, thanks so far. Winning is when I should have the passport. Okay, they are still discussing. Bless, where do I book my consultation? If you just write to us, we will send you. But generally speaking, janetrangi.com, I will leave the link today. Okay. Under the comments down here, not the comments, but there's a section. You will see it if you're interested. Okay. After being called to submit one's passport after the visa is in administrative process, what is the possibility of getting the visa approved? How many years can it be given for B1? Is it America? The possibility is almost 99.99 that you are going to get. That is my experience. Okay. Otherwise, they will, that is my experience. Okay. So good luck. And congratulations. Okay. Always follow Janet when you come here. You might need my help if you want to stay. But if you want to go home, good luck. I hope you learn something. Janet, tunakuanga supu. Samuel had to say that. Huh? What Samuel is saying, you look good. You look beautiful. Thank you for that. Lamek, great job. Yes. Peterson, we meet with Sammy. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Godfrey, I do study CNA in Qatar. Will I help find a better job in USA? Find yourself here. Find yourself here. Basically, Janet is telling you all of you just come. Okay. Okay. Olukayode is saying thank you. Yes, you're going to get. Victor Jano, niko na imani, nitashinda. Green card, stress ni kupata host. Just come to Janet Rangi. Okay, Victor? Worry about winning first. After winning, there is a good problem to have. Okay? Yeah. Samuel Wango got a ring, be updated. Oh, yes. He doesn't understand English. I mean, he doesn't understand Swahili. Sorry. Haelewi Kiswahili, bwana wangu haelewangi Kiswahili, lakini mwangalie pete. Pete iko hapo, haizi elewa Kiswahili, kwa hivyo tunaweza ongea Swahili. Yeye ndiye anakubali, nawambia I love you na complain. Okay, sawa. Okay, asante. Thank you so much. Thank you. Those who don't understand Swahili, some people did not understand English, so I had to translate in Swahili, okay, so that they understand. Okay, yes, Milton, of course. Just be like Peterson. Come on, Janet Rangi. You'll go to America, you'll go to Canada. Hello, Janet. Did Elias make it to US? No, yes, I even gave him money. He's I don't give people money, but I gave him money. I hope he made it. I'm the one who paid the medical money for him and the children because he was stuck. He has a green card, and I'm like, no, I can't leave this man not to come to America. So I sent money for him, the wife, and the baby to go for medical so they get their embassy visas. I paid that cash. I sent money. Good luck, guys. Okay, I don't understand Kiswahili, Haron. Okay, Well, naona lakini nimeomba green card, sina uwezo wa kuisafiri. Okay guys, see you guys. Merci beaucoup, Irene. It was nice seeing you. Let me go shower. Bye bye guys. I love you. Bye.